Welcome to another deep dive. We're exploring life in the multiverse today by Bapuji Dashrathpai Patel.
Oh, wow.
It's published by Vishwa Parivartrak Ishwarya Vitale,
Okay.
and it promises a fascinating journey through concepts like the multiverse, higher dimensions, even alien life,
Wow.
all from a perspective rooted in Sanatana Dharma,
Right.
which you might know better as Hinduism.
Yes, Hinduism, exactly.
Yeah.
But Pucci's perspective, grounded in that ancient wisdom, really offers a unique lens for understanding these topics that really intrigue both modern science and spiritual traditions.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what we're here for, to kind of like bridge that gap, or at least to explore that gap.
Yeah.
So let's start with the very first idea that the book tackles, and that is life after death.
Okay.
Sanatana Dharma presents this as an eternal truth, a continuous cycle of rebirth.
Okay.
Bapuji even claims that humans have been reincarnating not just on Earth, but also in a celestial realm called Swargaloka for a mind-boggling 1.98 billion years.
1.98 billion years.
Yeah.
That's longer than many scientific estimations for the age of the Earth itself.
Right.
And it really challenges the materialist viewpoint that death is the end.
Yeah.
Instead, it suggests that consciousness continues beyond the physical body, a concept found in many different spiritual traditions
Yeah, for sure.
around the world.
So Sanatana Dharma focuses on the soul's journey through multiple lives and realms.
Right.
But how does that connect to the multiverse?
Well, Bapuji draws parallels to modern physics concepts,
Okay.
like string theory and the multiverse, to explain the existence of these higher dimensions.
Okay.
He talks about Bhuloka, which is Earth,
Yeah.
and Vishwarupalok, a cosmic form revealed by Krishna, as examples of different dimensions.
Yeah.
And he even suggests that time and space are perceived differently in these higher realms.
Different perceptions of time. That makes me think of Einstein's theory of relativity.
Oh, yeah.
You know, time isn't absolute, but it's relative to the observer.
Exactly.
Yes.
And it's a fascinating connection because Bapuji offers the story of King Kukudmi and Ravati
Okay.
from the Brahmaloka to illustrate this point. They travel to this higher realm,
Right.
spend what seems like a short time there,
Yeah.
and return to Earth to find that centuries have passed.
Wow.
A day in Brahmaloka is apparently equivalent to 1,000 years on Earth.
Whoa. Okay, that puts jet lag into a whole new perspective.
Right.
So if these higher dimensions exist, how do we travel between them?
But Pucci talks about the subtle body. It's
Okay.
composed of air, fire, and ether.
Okay.
The subtle body is what allows us to ascend to the higher realms after death.
Okay.
But here's the catch.
Oh.
The lightness of our subtle body is directly affected by our desires and karmic burdens. He introduces the concept of urdhvagati, which is the soul's ascension, and adhogati, its downfall.
So the more weighed down we are by desires and karma, the heavier our subtle body and the harder it is to ascend.
Exactly.
It's like we're carrying luggage on our soul's journey.
That's a great analogy.
I like that one.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is where Bapuji emphasizes the importance of meditation.
right.
He says that meditation can refine the subtle body, make it lighter, and facilitate the soul's upward movement.
Yes.
So meditation isn't just about relaxation.
No,
It's about prepping for our soul's journey through the cosmos.
that's right.
Wow.
Preparing.
Now, this concept of a soul journeying through multiple lives and dimensions raises a question for me. Is there any record of these past experiences?
Bapuji believes there is.
Okay.
He describes a cosmic database within our solar system called the Akashic Records.
Okay.
It contains the history of every soul.
Wow.
Imagine a library containing the stories of every life ever lived.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
But how do we access this cosmic library?
Well, Bapuji says accessing these records requires what he calls paramatma,
Okay.
essentially the knowledge and practice of soul consciousness.
Okay.
He gives the example of the sage Narada Muni, who through paramatma could tap into the Akashic Records, granting him vast knowledge of the past and future.
So it's not about physically finding a book.
No.
It's about developing a higher state of consciousness
Yes.
to access this information. It's like we have this incredible knowledge within us,
Exactly.
waiting to be unlocked.
Right.
And this brings us to the very essence of who we are, the soul or Atman.
Yes.
Bapuji describes it as divine light surrounded by Behad Prakash, which is supreme divine light residing in the center of the forehead between the eyebrows.
Okay.
Wait, so we all have this inner light right between our eyes.
It's said that we do.
What does that mean?
Bapuji explains that the soul can exist in different states,
Okay.
Param Raho and Tamil. These states, he says, influence our actions and the experiences we attract in life.
It's like our inner state is projected outwards, shaping our reality. So Param would be the most desirable state, right?
You got it.
Right.
Param represents the highest spiritual frequency, a state of purity and bliss. Raho is associated with action, passion, and sometimes restlessness. And while Tamo brings about inertia, darkness, and ignorance.
So it's like a spectrum of consciousness.
Right.
And through our choices and actions, we're constantly navigating these different states.
Precisely.
Interesting.
And Bapuji suggests that through spiritual practices and living in alignment with our true nature, we can move towards that Param state and experience greater peace, clarity, and connection to the divine.
This is already blowing my mind, but I'm curious, if we're on this soul journey, are we confined to just our solar system, or are there even grander realms beyond?
Well, Bapuji says our solar system, or Brahmand, is just one small part of a much vaster creation.
Okay.
He describes the existence of 7 higher and 7 lower lokas,
Okay.
or realms, each with its own unique characteristics and inhabitants.
Right.
He even claims that Farishtas, or divine angels with incredible power, were responsible for creating Earth and governing our solar system.
So there's a whole cosmic hierarchy out there, with beings far more powerful than we can imagine. It's like a cosmic government managing this vast creation.
That's a good way to put it.
That's kind of what it sounds like.
Yeah.
And Bapuji doesn't stop there. He even suggests that the Earth was created by Lord Brahma 124.417 trillion years ago.
Wow.
That's a lot of zeros.
That is.
And if there are all these realms beyond our solar system, does that mean alien life?
That's exactly where Bapuji takes us next.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's go.
He brings up the Dogon tribe in Mali,
Okay.
who possess incredibly accurate knowledge about Sirius B, a white dwarf star that wasn't even visible to the naked eye until the 19th century.
Wow.
He uses this as an example of how advanced civilizations could exist elsewhere, knowledge potentially passed down through contact with extraterrestrials.
Hold on. Are we going full-on ancient aliens here? I'm intrigued. What else does he say about extraterrestrial life?
He even believes that life on Mars existed,
Okay.
but was destroyed by, get this, an alien invasion.
An alien invasion on Mars. Okay, I need details.
He doesn't elaborate much, but he does mention the story of Boriska, a young boy who claims to have lived on Mars in a previous life.
Interesting.
Boriska, often called an indigo child, has fascinated many with his supposed knowledge of Martian civilization and space travel.
Indigo child. That's a new one for me.
Indigo children are believed to possess exceptional abilities,
Okay.
often related to spirituality and psychic phenomena. They're thought to be highly intuitive, empathetic, and often have a strong sense of their own mission or purpose in life.
Okay.
Whether or not you believe in these concepts, the story of Boriska and his alleged Martian past is certainly a compelling one.
It definitely makes you wonder. So if we consider the possibility of alien life and advanced civilizations, where do all those unsolved mysteries like crop circles and pyramids fit into this grand cosmic picture?
Yeah.
Are they connected somehow?
That's a great question, and Bapuji offers some thought-provoking answers.
Okay.
He sees crop circles as potential messages from extraterrestrial intelligences, pointing to the Sri Yantra crop circle incident in Idaho as an example.
Triyantra. That sounds familiar.
It's that complex geometrical pattern used in Hindu traditions representing the union of masculine and feminine divine principles.
Okay.
Its appearance as a massive crop circle definitely raises some eyebrows.
It makes you wonder, was this a message, a warning, or simply an artistic expression from another world?
Exactly. And when it comes to pyramids, Bapuji suggests that they weren't solely the product of human ingenuity.
Okay.
He believes they were built with the assistance of extraterrestrial beings who possessed advanced knowledge of mathematics, engineering, and energy manipulation.
So the pyramids might be evidence of ancient alien technology, but what was their purpose? Were they just elaborate tombs or something more?
Bapuji proposes that the pyramids served multiple purposes.
Okay.
As energy centers harnessing cosmic power, as communication hubs between Earth and higher dimensions,
Wow.
and even as potential landing bases for spacecraft.
Pyramids as cosmic power plants and alien airports.
Yeah.
That's a history lesson I wouldn't mind attending.
Right.
But if all this is true, it completely changes our understanding of history science and our place in the cosmos. It makes you wonder what else might be out there hidden in plain sight.
And that's just the beginning.
Oh, no.
Bapuji's exploration of the multiverse takes us even deeper, revealing layers upon layers of creation,
Okay.
each more mind-boggling than the last. We've barely scratched the surface of his incredible cosmological framework.
I'm definitely ready to dive deeper into those layers.
All right.
But before we do, let's take a moment to digest all this incredible information.
Yes.
It's like our perception of reality just got a major upgrade. I'm sure you're as blown away as I am.
Absolutely. Bapuji's perspective is truly mind-expanding, and as we continue our exploration of life in the multiverse, we'll delve into even more fascinating concepts, from the creation and dissolution of universes to the very nature of consciousness itself.
This deep dive is getting more and more intriguing.
It is.
I can't wait to see where it takes us. Next, stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. As promised, we're going to explore Bapuji's explanation of the universe's creation and dissolution, and he makes a fascinating connection to black holes.
Black holes. That's pretty intense. I thought those were just cosmic vacuum cleaners sucking everything in their path.
Well, they're definitely powerful forces, but Bapuji sees them as more than just destroyers. He describes Mahakalpa Pralay, a grand time dissolution where Mahashiva absorbs the entire universe back into himself. Imagine everything, stars, galaxies, planets collapsing into this point of infinite density, much like a black hole.
So it's like a cosmic reset button, a return to the source before a new beginning.
Exactly. And he suggests this isn't a one-time event, but a cyclical process, a continuous dance of creation and destruction. Interestingly, this aligns with concepts found in various ancient traditions, as well as some modern cosmological theories.
It's mind-blowing to think that our universe might be just one cycle in an endless series of cosmic births and deaths. But Bapuji doesn't stop at a single universe, does he? He goes on to describe the existence of multiple multiverses.
He does, and not just a few, but 100-column multiverses.
100 multiverses. My brain is struggling to even picture that.
Imagine our universe, vast as it is, as a single grain of sand on a beach. That beach represents the poem 100-column multiverse. Now imagine countless beaches beyond that, each representing even larger multiverses.
Okay, I'm officially lost in the cosmic soup. How can we even begin to comprehend such a scale?
Well, Bapuji breaks it down in a way that, while mind-boggling, is surprisingly logical. This Param 100-Kala multiverse originated from a supremely powerful creator whom he calls Param 100 Mahashiv. He describes this creator as emanating the Paramahat Shakti, the divine feminine energy crucial to the process of creation.
So it's a cosmic dance of masculine and feminine energies.
Yeah.
Shiva and Shakti creating this unimaginable expanse of multiverses. That's a beautiful concept.
It is, and it aligns perfectly with the fundamental principles of creation in Sanatana Dharma. But how did this vast structure come into being? According to Bapuji, the Param 100 Mahashiv, existing as pure light, created a Piti, essentially a prime minister of creation.
It's like a cosmic CEO to manage this multiversal project.
You could say that this prime minister, known as the 21 Piti creator, was tasked with gathering information from across our multiverse. Imagine a cosmic fact-finding mission. He even ventured into other multiverses, collecting knowledge and experiences from across creation.
It sounds like an epic cosmic journey. But what's so special about our multiverse G2 that it warranted such a visit?
Bapuji explains that in our G2 universe, there are two Shaktis, divine feminine energies, created to assist in the process of creation. These two Shaktis, along with divine beings called Pitis, were tasked with gathering information about our universe and its multiverses.
So it's a collaborative effort, a cosmic team working together across vast distances. This really emphasizes the interconnectedness of everything, doesn't it? But how is this G2 universe structured? It must be incredibly complex.
It is. Bapuji describes Paramdham, the supreme abode located at the center of G2. It's surrounded by a protective layer of energy, ensuring that everything revolves safely and harmoniously outside this layer. Countless creations, including universes, galaxies, and solar systems, are held in orbit around the center.
It's like a cosmic whirlpool, everything swirling around the central point of supreme power and consciousness. But how does it all stay in order? Is there some kind of cosmic traffic control?
There is. G2 has a remarkable security system. Bapuji describes a layer composed of 21 Pitis surrounding Paramdham. They maintain the purity and sanctity of this supreme abode, ensuring that only those who are pure in heart can access it.
So not just anyone can stroll into Paramdham, but what about the rest of G2 who's keeping things running smoothly out there?
Beyond the 21 Pitis is another layer composed of 100,000 Shaktis. They govern the administration of G2, upholding the laws and principles of creation.
100,000 Shaktis. That's a cosmic administration I wouldn't want to argue with. But what's the vibe like in G2? Is it peaceful, chaotic, or something in between?
Bapuji reveals that the atmosphere of G2 is composed of 0.01% Param supreme light, 1.5% supreme elements, and 98.5% three subtle elements, which are the building blocks of the subtle realms of existence.
This is highly refined atmosphere filled with light and subtle energies. It sounds incredibly vibrant.
It reflects the high vibrational frequency of G2, a realm where consciousness is expanded and limitations of the physical world fall away. But even G2 isn't the end of the story. Bapuji goes on to describe even greater universes beyond G2, leading all the way up to G17.
Q17. Okay, now my mind is truly blown. Are you telling me there are 17 layers of universes nested within each other?
That's what Bapuji suggests, and each universe is grander and more complex than the last, governed by increasingly powerful Mahashivas and Mahashaktis. It's like a cosmic ladder, each rung representing a higher level of consciousness and creative power.
It's hard to wrap my head around the scale of it all, but I'm starting to grasp the concept of a multi-layered, interconnected universe with each level containing infinite variations and possibilities.
It's a truly mind-expanding perspective, isn't it? And it makes our little planet Earth, our solar system, even our entire universe seem like a tiny speck in this unimaginable expanse.
It really puts things into perspective, but if this is all true, it raises so many questions. Are there beings living in these other universes? What are their lives like, and what does it all mean for us here on Earth?
Those are great questions. And luckily for us, Bapuji delves into some of those very mysteries. He discusses the possibility of alien life, the existence of advanced civilizations, and the profound impact that understanding these cosmic truths can have on our lives.
This is incredible. It's like we've opened a door to a whole new realm of possibilities. I can't wait to explore these mysteries further.
Go on tight, because we're about to take another deep dive into the mysteries of the multiverse.
Welcome back to our deep dive into Bapuji's life in the multiverse. We've journeyed through so many mind-bending concepts, from reincarnation and subtle bodies to cosmic creators and multiverses upon multiverses. It's been an incredible ride.
It has. And now it's time to bring these extraordinary ideas back down to Earth, connecting them to some of the most intriguing mysteries that have captivated humankind for centuries.
You're talking about things like crop circles, pyramids, and even the possibility of alien encounters. I'm ready to hear how Bapuji ties these phenomena into the grand cosmic picture he's painted.
Bapuji doesn't dismiss these mysteries as mere fantasy or coincidence. Instead, he sees them as evidence of a reality that extends beyond our limited perception. What we might consider supernatural could simply be natural phenomena operating on a higher dimensional frequency.
Okay, let's start with crop circles. These intricate patterns appearing overnight in fields have fueled countless theories, from elaborate hoaxes to messages from extraterrestrial beings. What's Bapuji's perspective on this phenomenon?
He believes that at least some crop circles are created by extraterrestrials, aliens with technology far beyond our comprehension. He even points to the Sri Yantra crop circle that appeared in Idaho back in 1990 as a compelling example.
I remember you mentioning the Sri Yantra earlier. It's a complex geometric pattern considered sacred in Hindu traditions, right?
Exactly. It represents the union of masculine and feminine divine principles. The fact that this ancient symbol suddenly appeared in a wheat field thousands of miles away from its cultural origins is quite perplexing.
It definitely suggests something more than just a random prank or a natural occurrence.
Precisely. And Bapuji proposes that crop circles aren't random at all. They could be encoded messages from these higher dimensional beings. He encourages us to study them not just as curiosities, but as potential windows into a reality beyond our current understanding.
That's fascinating. It makes you wonder what those messages might be trying to tell us.
Perhaps warnings, insights, or even attempts at communication. We may not have the tools to decipher them yet, but acknowledging their potential significance is a step toward expanding our awareness.
Okay, let's shift our focus to another architectural enigma. The pyramids, these massive structures found across the globe, have sparked endless debate about how ancient civilizations could have built them without modern technology. What does Bapuji have to say about this?
He believes the pyramids weren't solely the product of human ingenuity. He suggests they were built with the assistance of extraterrestrial beings who possessed advanced knowledge of mathematics, engineering, and energy manipulation.
So imagine a cosmic construction crew lending a helping hand or tentacle to our ancestors.
It's a captivating idea, and Bapuji proposes the pyramids served multiple purposes, not just as tombs for pharaohs. He suggests they were energy centers harnessing cosmic power, communication hubs, connecting Earth with higher dimensions, and potentially even landing bases for spacecraft.
Pyramids as cosmic power plants and alien airports history class would have been a lot more interesting if they taught us that.
It certainly would, but Bapuji doesn't just theorize about ancient mysteries. He also delves into more contemporary phenomena like UFO sightings and alien encounters. He shares personal anecdotes of witnessing UFOs and interacting with beings from other realms.
Wait, he's had personal encounters. This is getting really intriguing. What kind of beings did he encounter?
He doesn't go into specific details, but he emphasizes that these experiences convinced him that we are not alone in the universe, and that contact with otherworldly beings has already occurred.
That's incredible. It makes you wonder what these beings are like, what their intentions are, and why they haven't made more overt contact with humanity. What does Bapuji say about that?
He believes that governments around the world are aware of these encounters, but have kept much of the information secret, fearing widespread panic and societal disruption. He even claims that some governments have made contact with extraterrestrial beings and entered into agreements, the details of which remain shrouded in secrecy.
Okay, I have to ask, what about Area 51? That's the place everyone associates with government cover-ups and alien conspiracies. Does Bapuji weigh in on that?
He does. He claims that many of the stories and rumors surrounding Area 51 are true. He believes it's a site where governments have been studying crashed UFOs and alien technology, attempting to reverse engineer their advanced capabilities.
Wow, so he's suggesting there's evidence out there hidden from public view. It's like a real-life science fiction movie unfolding, but also makes you think about the potential implications if we are being visited by beings with technology so far beyond our own. What does that mean for our future? Are they a threat, or could they offer us knowledge and advancements we can't even imagine?
Those are the questions Bapuji leaves us with. He doesn't offer easy answers, but he challenges us to consider a wider perspective, one that acknowledges the possibility of realities beyond our current comprehension. He encourages us to trust our intuition, explore ancient wisdom, and cultivate our own inner knowing to unlock the mysteries of the universe and our place within it.
It's been an incredible journey through Bapuji's life in the multiverse. We've explored concepts that challenge our understanding of reality, our history, and our place in the cosmos. This deep dive has definitely left me with more questions than answers, but in a good way. It's ignited a sense of wonder and a desire to keep exploring.
And that's the beauty of knowledge and the power of perspectives like Bapuji's, that they open doors, expand our horizons, and invite us to embark on a lifelong journey of discovery. As we've learned, the universe is vast and mysterious, and we're just beginning to grasp the true nature of reality.
Well said to our listeners out there. We encourage you to continue this exploration, to dive deep into the mysteries of the multiverse, and to never stop questioning, seeking, and expanding your awareness. Who knows what incredible truths await us as we continue to journey into the unknown.
Indeed. And with that, we conclude our deep dive into Life in the Multiverse by Bapuji Dashrath Pai Patel. Thank you for joining us.